And now introducing to first, fighting out of the red corner. He is wearing black trunks. He is training out of Arizona Fight Club, Phoenix, Arizona. He weighed 138.3 pounds. He is a veteran of 16 professional bouts. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Misael Chacon.
So we have Chacon with a veteran record.
His opponent across the ring on my right, fighting out of the blue corner. He is wearing black trunks, trimmed in gold. He is training out of Yellow Boxing, Oxnard, California. Tonight, he is making his professional debut. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing
And Ochoa with a huge fan base in attendance tonight.
Yeah, this is pro debut.
This is the main event.
Main event, huge following.
People came to see. And once again, we got Jack Reese.
In the middle of the ring. And Ochoa's last fight was canceled apparently, so his pro debut was postponed, and now here we are.
So he's itching to get in the ring.
Main event of the night. Out of Oxnard, California.
Ochoa sticking the jab out. Good movement.
A lot of great boxers out of Oxnard.
A lot of great boxers.
You have a southpaw against an orthodox fighter.
We just hope that they don't step on each other's foot. Something that's very common.
Clash heads. Ochoa, the southpaw, picking his spots.
Oh, a good right by
Now stuck in the corner. Does a good job to spin Chacon around.
Chacon trying to change things a bit. He's probably putting this fight as a stepping stone. He's trying to change that. Rudy making his pro debut. Usually they give him a soft opponent. But once again, this is a great matchmaker, so hopefully we see a very competitive fight.
It's on paper, Rudy Ochoa is supposed to win this fight, but we saw what happened with the other Ochoa, Alejandro Ochoa, earlier, beating Jared Jeter.
Oh, good counter by Ochoa. Good body shot at the end.
Good body work. Good work by Ochoa in the corner.
Good head movement too. A lot of head movement. Something that when I see Chacon sticking his jab out, I get a chance of Rudy in the crowd.
That left is causing problems for Chacon. And one thing I noticed from Rudy, he has sponsors on his trunks. This is his pro debut, and he already has sponsors on his trunk.
Oh, he gets countered! What a counter by Chacon. Drops Rudy, surprises him. Doesn't seem like he's seriously hurt, but it counts.
It's still a knockdown.
Oh,
and like I was saying, he has a huge following out here, and everybody was stunned to see him go down.
Surprising knockdown. I would knock down me, but you win the fight. How do you score that round?
Yeah, that was a tough one because Ochoa seemed to be winning the round, but he gets knocked down. There wasn't a lot of action in that round, however, so most of the time the judges would just go with the knockdown and give it to the guy who scored the knockdown.
So it's possible that that Chacon won this round 10-8?
That's possible. That's very possible. I mean, in a 4-round fight, you're in a deep hole, man.
You're gonna have to win these rounds and convincingly.
Convincingly. We saw some good things from Rudy Ochoa, though. He was landing the better shots before, prior to that knockdown.
It's possible that some ring judges might have judged the round at 99, but
yeah, that's rare. That's rare. Just like not many judges score rounds even,
Exactly. So Rudy's just gonna have to assume that he lost that round, 10-8, and back the next rounds. This could be a very good learning experience for a debut. Oh, and then he hurts Chacon. And scores a knockdown to the zone. What a punch!
What a punch.
Evens out the round. He knew that he needed it.
I was getting ready to say, Rudy doesn't seem too discouraged by that first knockdown. And he gets one of his own now. And of course, that ignites the crowd now.
Exactly, they want to see a knockout. They believe Chacon is hurt, but Rudy needs to be careful.
That was a very good punch, very good uppercut. I mean, Chacon never saw it coming.
Didn't. Good exchange there from both fighters.
And Chacon doing a good job of keeping the pressure on Rudy Ochoa.
He knows he can knock him down, and now Rudy knows that he can hurt him.
Both showing some good power.
Chacon with a good counter on that exchange, and then another overhand right. The overhand is landing for Chacon. Good left by Rudy. Brings Chacon back.
Establishing some rhythm now.
Exactly.
And the important thing is that Rudy keeps working. He keeps throwing that jab. He keeps throwing, he keeps landing.
Chacon waiting for an opening. Not throwing any jabs at all. Oh, and he gets caught with the left.
Yeah. Ochoa capitalizing. He's capitalizing on Chacon's lack of
counter left.
Lack of action.
Rudy getting the better of the exchanges right now.
Definitely.
Good body shot.
Body shot. He seems hurt now.
You gotta be careful though. Good body shot again by Rudy. Exciting action right now.
Coming to the end of the second round.
10 seconds left.
Looks like definitely a Rudy Ochoa round.
Definitely a Ochoa round. Good round for both fighters, but it seemed Rudy did just enough to bag this round.
Yeah. The interesting thing about Chacon is he won his very first fight as a professional. And his record stands at 1 win and 14 losses. So he's not going through a very, good
He's not having
good time right now as a professional. He started off well, but
he's still fighting though. It's hard to tell a fighter that he shouldn't fight when it's in him to fight.
yeah.
So we're gonna see what Chacon is made of. He did land a knockdown, so that can only help your confidence. But getting knocked down again can sting. So
Definitely. And Ochoa has to take this ass. We're starting a new fight. One guy won the first round, the other guy won the second round. Both got knocked down, so it's a new fight from now on.
round 3.
Yeah, he does have a lot of momentum going forward, though.
Chacon's corner, it's going to use the jab, and he uses the jab, but he gets caught. Rudy's jab is just a little bit crispier.
Very technical, Rudy. Very technical.
Good 1-2s by Rudy. Chacon momentarily switched the stance, but then he went right back.
You don't really want to change your stance against the southpaw, man.
Heck.
You're asking for trouble if you're going to do that.
Chacon got Rudy in the corner. It looks like Chacon wants to bait him in. He's sitting in that corner,
Yeah.
on the counter.
He is landing some good punches in there, too. But Rudy's coming back with even better
Good
punches.
feints. Chacon, oh, he's baiting him. He's inviting him in.
He wants to fight.
Rudy's being careful, though. He knows that he's not going to get baited in. Chacon is inviting him in, not moving at all. Good body shots by Rudy. Oh, he gets knocked back.
Looks hurt now.
Good uppercuts by Chacon. They get tagged with the left.
You still have 1 minute left in this round. Rudy doing a lot of good work in that corner.
And the judges see this and they see that Rudy has him in the corner. Even though Chacon is staying there, it's not a good look for him.
I mean, he's baiting him in, but Rudy's taking the bait. And he's eating that bait.
It hurts him with a body shot and a good left.
Finally out of the corner, Chacon. And we mentioned earlier, Rudy has to come out and win the remaining of the rounds convincingly, and he's doing just that. It's like he's listening to us.
He's back in these rounds. You know, Chacon was smart. He would try to at least make the round just a bit even, you know?
Yeah.
But he's not doing that.
Because definitely the last round was for Rudy. The first round was for Chacon, we can say. And then this round, Rudy Ochco just came out and dominated in this round.
He's getting more accurate with his punches. Good round for Rudy.
Showed a lot of very good technique in this round, Rudy. Very good technique. He wasn't getting wild. He was landing a lot of punches.
2 rounds to 1 with a knockdown for each side.
Definitely.
Rudy has to like his chances. He just has to stay composed in the final round.
Chacon needs his last one.
Don't go. Yeah, he probably needs. Oh yeah, knockdown. Because he does have. He is the underdog. He's gonna show something convincing.
Good action in this fight.
Good action. Final round. Oh, he's bringing the corner.
This is the main event, and I think the fighters have responded to that. This is a very good fight.
Good fight, good action. 2 knockdowns at both ends. Gotta be happy about that. Good 1-2s by Rudy. Good 1-2s by Rudy. Keeping him at bay with his reach. Good jabs. Good 1-2s by Rudy.
Chacon really hasn't shown anything different. He's just coming straight forward, applying a lot of pressure.
It's to Chacon's benefit to have the fight be an inside fight.
Yes, definitely. He's having a lot of trouble with Rudy's left.
Jack Reese is checking his head. There was an accidental head clash in that exchange.
And this is when Chacon gets in trouble, when his back is against the ropes. He needs to move it back to the center of the ring.
Rudy teeing out with the 1-2s. Good body shot by Rudy. Oh, good straight right.
It's impressive. Rudy, he looks comfortable in any position in the ring, really, with his back to the ropes, in the center of the ring, fighting on the inside, on the outside.
Looks like Chacon took an elbow, or a head clash there. Head clash. You said
Accidental
it.
head, but
That's southpaw orthodox.
this is when you're Chacon, you gotta take. He should have taken as much time as he needed off of that head, but you know, you're losing the fight.
Ten seconds left in the fight. Seems like Rudy is doing just enough to win his pro debut.
Just enough to win. Chacon didn't let his hands go enough.
Good left by Rudy. Good action to end the fight. Oh. Good fight by these two young men.
Good fight. So it seemed like it was just a flash knockdown after all.
Yeah, I think it's a good learning experience for
Very good.
Rudy. You know, you get knocked down, but you get right back up, and you make it a mission to win every single round. Not only did he win, he won it convincingly, scoring a knockdown in the following round. So that kind of eased off that pressure.
Yeah, he responded well, you know, with all that pressure. We said he dug a deep hole after that knockdown, but he responded very well.
And that's something that's very prevalent in Oxnard fighters. You know, it's a very gritty city. You know, you're around a lot of other kids. You know, coming up from like tough neighborhoods, tough surroundings. So you learn to get back up.
Yeah, you gotta keep fighting.
Definitely a great fight for Rudy. Great debut. He gets the W. You know, he was in trouble the first round. You know, getting flash knocked down, but that's why people love him. You can see the response. They love seeing a fighter get up and answer the call and win this bout.
That was huge. He got the crowd back into the fight. Got himself back into the fight, and he won. I mean, it was an easy fight to score, really. After the first round, it was a wipeout.